Oh, back in the 70s, used to do logos for bars and restaurants that were opening in the Myrtle Beach area. Mostly what we did was we would take our matting, our sandblast matting, and we would mat the specific logo and take some of it away and leave some of it on, and then we would glue chip all around what we wanted to remove so that that logo was either smooth or, you know, chipped or whatever. Anyway, it was a very interesting process, and I found it interesting then, and I still find it interesting. So when we put the glue on it, it was very humid. It took it 3 days just to get to where you could touch it as far as the tackiness went. So I knew that there was something wrong, and basically what we did was it was way too humid. We should have poured this in the kitchen in the front of the shop with the air conditioner on instead of pouring it in the back. Anyway, lessons learned. However, I'm getting ready to show you something that I think you're going to find so interesting, because this just freaked me out. And I'm sure part of it is the way that we chipped it, the way we cooked the glue that wasn't correct, and because we used aluminum oxide to sandblast. Okay, so maybe it's a combination of a lot of things. Cause we left this out here, and honestly, y'all,
6 months.
I know. Honestly, did you hear Barbara remind me that, how long it's been out here? It's been out here for 6 months. I mean, the plywood is delaminating, the silicone's coming off the glass, but I want to show you this, okay? And this is awesome. So let me remove this out of the way here. Now we're gonna take a razor blade and we'll clean this little bit of silicone off, but what I want you to see, this is such a beautiful chip, y'all.
Yeah.
It's really tight, but it's exactly, I mean, this is what I want it to look like.
Come closer.
I don't want this to look like it was machine made, because it wasn't. It was made by Ed and Barb, cooking this stuff in the studio. So this glue chip, remember we told you we had a project for it. So we're gonna be doing our transom above our front door. I want y'all to see something. Come on in here. I want to bring Barb over. I want you to show you something. I want you to see this new haircut on this woman.
No.
She is absolutely gorgeous. And this is her real hair. This isn't, let's dye it out and see what happens. This is Barb's real hair.
Oh, sweet. Okay,
anyway.
Let me get some coffee.
So now I want you to keep in mind, if you remember, if you go back and check the previous videos about glue chipping, we did 3 colors of glass. We did this color here. We did a color that was a little bit darker, and then we did a peacock blue. So we thought we were going to have to do a redo until I stumbled upon the plywood last week. Anyway, so the darker colors both cracked in the sunlight. Remember now, they sat out here over the whole summer. So, and it probably got rain on it, and while it was hot, it got dripped on it. Anyway, we're going to square up the other pieces, and those colors are also going in our transom glass. You know, these are 10 inches wide, right here, 10 inches, finger to finger, 10 inches. And they're 7 inches, 8 inches, 8 by 10s. You know, everybody's got 8 by 10s. If you've got 8 by 10 cathedrals, this is an opportunity for you to sandblast them. And if you don't have a sandblaster, just take them down to your local monument company. They'll sandblast it for you. My monument company here in town used to sandblast for me. But so anyway, and then do all those different colors. Y'all hang on, I got something itching. Okay, I got it. Y'all hang on, I got something itching. Okay, I got it. Y'all hang on, I got something itching. Okay, I got it. All those different colors that you're not sure what to do with, and you can incorporate it. You don't have to incorporate them necessarily in windows. However, you can incorporate them into borders. You can incorporate this will look beautiful in a sun catcher. The little 9-panel wooden panel doors, you could glue chip somebody 9 different colors and glaze them in there, and that would be the most unique door. It's great projects. Even do one for your studio or your kitchen cabinets. You can glue chip your kitchen cabinets. There are so many opportunities once you learn this process. You know, we want you to learn how to do this right and not be frustrated. It doesn't come out all the time. Your biggest challenge is finding something that's going to keep it around 125 to 130 degrees without getting hot spots and making the glass break. My best solution for that to me is the sun, but I don't know. If you do an oven, a used oven, you can set that bad boy, set that thermocouple at 125, and you are chipping. We're going to be taking this into the shop. We're going to get it squared up for you, and then we're going to explain the entire process to you. Sorry it took us so long, but you know what? I think personally, for me and Barb, this was worth the wait. Keep as much of the glass as we possibly can, but right now we're just going to take our square and we're going to just come right over here and we're going to cut that off. Okay, so we get this, a pretty good sized piece of that, and now I think we can get a little bit more out of this right there. So that'll give us a nice, you know, this way we're only really wasting that much. And actually, if I had a small piece, I'm not going to throw this away. I'm hanging on to it. So now what we're going to do here is we're going to square this up again. Look at all the pollen on this. We want to wipe that off. I didn't realize there was so much pollen on this piece. Wow. All right, so now we're going to we're going to square up this peacock blue, and you heard that sound. That's the sound I like. And we're just going to run this right down. Now keep in mind, and now we're just going to square these two pieces of glass up like this. Get as much out of it as we can. Okay, so we've scored it, and now we're going to take it right here. I'm going to put my index knuckle, my thumb on top, and pull down and away. So we ended up with some pretty good sized pieces of glue chip for our transom glass. Okay, so we've squared up all of our glue chip glass, and remember, this glue chip glass, and we actually got quite a bit of it, this glue chip glass is going in the transom window above our door here in the studio. So we're really excited about that. In our next video, we're going to show you how to measure that transom and how to draw that particular window, because we've got something special going in this one. We're glue chipping the numbers and leaving everything else frosted. We're looking forward to it. We're going to add some color. We're adding our own glue chip. It's going to be phenomenal. See you soon.